We've got baseball. We'll see the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. And now our broadcast swings out to Tropicana Field, where Gary Thorne, John Kruk, and Steve Phillips will be making the call.
Offense and production, you think of Ben Zobrist. That's what he will be trying to bring to this game for his club today. We bring you to Florida for today's game, Tropicana Field, in the home of the Rays. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball Sunday afternoon. It'll be Jeff Neiman, the starting pitcher. And Steve, as he faces these Boston hitters, what will be the focus?
Well, the good right-handed pitcher on the mound right here facing this lineup that can score some runs. It's going to be critical for him to keep the ball down to the zone and pitch to his capabilities. If he does that, he should have success.
Now let's take a look at how John Farrell will line him up offensively. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you'd love to see Stephen Drew put together a full season and reach his potential. It hasn't yet worked out, but he has all the ability to be one of the best shortstops in baseball.
First pitch of the game will be to Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And Neiman too high.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Ellsbury. Count even. Over his career, going 291 off the Rays. The 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up a way and executed the pitch perfectly.
The 1-2 pitch. Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count. There's a swing and a ground ball. Picked up by Escobar. That's one away. And we'll take a quick look at the Rays and their alignment defensively.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
And Shane Victorino in.
You know, as a dismal season as it was in 2012 for the Red Sox, one positive for them was at least they were competitive on the road. They didn't finish over 500, but they did rack up more wins on the road than they did at home.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Neiman, 0-1. And thinking back to what Steve was saying about the Red Sox, not sure if that says more about their play on the road or how bad they were at home.
Well, it says a lot about a lot of things with this team, but I think the biggest thing with this team, there was so much drama around it starting in 2011 at the end of the season with all the talk, continuing into 2012 with the new manager and everything that happened with that. I think maybe this team now with another new manager, maybe they can get back to just playing baseball, not worry about everything that goes on off the field.
Big swing and a miss on that pitch. Shane Victorino took it and he's gone.
They go to the out pitch right here, the splitter. It's what they do with 2 strikes to put them away. He did put them away.
So with 2 down, it'll be Dustin Pedroia. He's not hit well in this particular matchup. Just 167 off Neiman. Taken inside by Pedroia for a ball.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
That's outside, ball 2. He waves at that fastball, 2-1. A .272 lifetime average against the Rays. Swing and a miss. Pedroia can't make contact, evens it up.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Neiman sets, throws. Curveball in there for a called strike 3, side retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. And the Rays, their first chance coming up. And it'll be Felix Dubron heading to the mound. He gets settled in for Boston. So Steve, Tampa Bay hitters, from their perspective, what's in line for them?
Felix Dubron has gotten better every year. He's gaining from the experience, understanding how to pitch. He doesn't have overpowering stuff, and he realizes he needs to hit his spots to be effective.
Here's the delivery. And with 2 strikes on him now, Desmond Jennings, he'll have to protect.
Now, so much for making contact, Gary. This guy's going up there flailing at that curveball. You got to try to back off a little bit. Think about going the other way.
Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. And the cut fastball's in there. Strike 3, 1 away.
Now we're going to get another look here at that cut fastball here in K-Cam. He just reared back and chucked it, gave him his best fastball right there, threw it right at the knees. See you later.
And it's Yunel Escobar now.
You know, we forget this. The Rays won 90 games last year, and I don't care if you make the playoffs or not. Anytime you win 90 games in a season, you're a very, very good baseball team. You could see it in how they played at home, going 46-35 on the year.
And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1. And we were talking about the Rays last season. Their pitching really the driving force for them. They were just unhittable, especially at home.
Yeah, at home and late in the game, you just couldn't get anything on base against them. And, you know, anytime a team finishes with a sub-3 ERA at home like the Rays did, a lot of success is going to follow. That's why they stayed in the race for the whole season.
Escobar makes contact, fouls it away. Yunel Escobar, and he's gone. Strike 3 on a swinging strike. Boy, it took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. When you don't waste pitches, you put the hitter back on his heels.
The Rays lineup looks like this. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Infield, outfield, leadoff hitter, cleanup hitter. Ben Zobrist can do it all. He's a manager's dream. Put him in the lineup, and he just produce for you.
And here's the pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Lifetime numbers, 220 against the Red Sox.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against his team throughout his career.
On the way. Hit in the dirt. And picks it up. Throws on to first, side is retired. No scoring here, ending this half inning. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. David Ortiz leads it off. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Neiman, 0-1.
You know, his trends show that in an 0-1 count, he tends to like to come back with a fastball.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Ortiz will have to be careful now.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Lined right at the second baseman. One away. So with one down, it'll be Will Middlebrooks. A lifetime number, well, 259 off Tampa Bay. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
He tried to jump on that pitch, but he didn't know it was coming. And when you don't see that fastball instantly, no chance of hitting it.
And strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Will Middlebrooks now will be careful on the next couple. Ball. And that runs too far inside, 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Strike 3 swung on. Will Middlebrooks is struck out.
Good movement, 89 miles per hour. K-Cam shows it to you. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And a chance here with 2 down for Stephen Drew. Lifetime 1 for 3 off Neiman. Swung on by Drew, strike 1. Here it comes. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And there's Joyce for out number 3. So Jeff Neiman gets him 1-2-3. He's off to a commanding start. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Evan Longoria at the plate. Looks at a first pitch curveball in there for a called strike.
It's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
Pitch on the way. This one swung on and driven hard. This one to Ellsbury as he just strolls over for that out.
Number 20,
And we're going to see Joyce here. He has hit .239 lifetime off the Red Sox. Fastball in there, 0-1. Swung on and fouled away. And that's another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Here's the cutter coming at you.
And a chance here with 2 down for Ryan Roberts. He has come up hitless 12 career at bats against the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's a guy up there who's trying to do damage with one swing. Comes up empty on that cutter.
Here's the delivery. Strike two, Ryan Roberts. And now Roberts will be careful behind in the count. Roberts makes contact. That'll be fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. They got the bottom three in the lineup due up. And it's Johnny Gomes in the box now. There's a ground ball. And Escobar picks it up. One away.
It's a nice throw by the shortstop, and the key to that is having good feet. When an infielder makes bad throws, it's not because of his arm, it's because of his feet.
Gomez at the plate. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Neiman. 0-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
Here's the pitch. That one's low. Gomez does not go.
Gary, he's unusually aggressive when the count goes to 1-1, figuring he's going to try to get that pitch over the plate, and I'm going to swing.
Foul fastball. Now the count 1-2. And Neiman now with the count 1-2. And that one outside. Gomez stays off that pitch.
Now, Gary, he's in a little bit of trouble right now. With 2 strikes, they're probably going to try to get him to chase that curveball.
Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
You got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-King.
Couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
He came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia. He's batting just 160 against the Rays. And Molina's calling for the pitch. And there's the inside pitch from Neiman.
Guys, no question about this. Neiman is pitching a spectacular game.
Boy, it is a treat to watch on the mound today. Virtue of a tremendous execution, locating inside, outside in that strike zone. Here's a breakdown of how he's gotten these hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitcher's fooling the hitters, strikes out of the strike zone, and look what he's doing here.
Well, that's the key, Steve. Anytime you can get guys swinging the balls out of the zone, you know you're going to have success. He's been doing that today.
Here's the 1-1. And there's a called strike at the letters, and it's 1-2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
Splitter swung on and missed. That's going to retire the side. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. So we've yet to see any offense here in Tampa Bay. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And it's James Loney in the box now. Line towards third and foul. Strike two, no balls, 2 strikes. And Loney now he'll have to protect.
Well, the hitter's dug himself a pretty deep hole right here. Let's see if he can battle himself out of it.
Here it comes. That's a good spot to miss, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, you want to start this pitch outside. The curveball is better when it's away from the hitter to break out of the zone, but it never had a chance of being a strike.
Loney, foul ball. Loney again with a foul ball.
Well, a 1-2 count, that pitch on the outside part of the plate. Borderline pitch. You still don't know if it's going to be a ball or a strike. The last thing you want to do is take that pitch for a called strike 3.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching.
He's got the fastball working. He's just rearing back and throwing. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
And Geyer's in the box. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that 2-seam fastball.
That fastball trails low, 1-1. This one's grounded to second, and Pedroia picks it up. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
Nice, easy, soft ground ball to second. Doesn't have any trouble at all with that one. And retires him at first base.
And it's Molina at the plate. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. The pitch. And it goes foul. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. We're scoreless. Tampa Bay. Top of the lineup coming up. It's Jacoby Ellsbury to lead us off. Now the first pitch. Neiman's pitch swung on and missed.
Now, Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
The pitch. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Yeah, the best game plan is one when you throw a variety of pitches and you throw them off for strikes to keep the hitters off balance. To me, though, he's throwing that splitter way too much.
You know, one of the things I've been noticing, he has not been throwing the slider as much as we're used to seeing it. It can be a tremendous weapon for him. We'll see if he leans on it more heavily later in the game because he needs to find some outs. Not much movement to speak of at just 88 miles per hour.
There's one away. Shane Victorino standing in. One chance so far. He's got an 0 for 1. Trying to get the hit here off Neiman.
He struck him out the last time on a splitter. He had 2 strikes on him. You knew he was going to that pitch, and he did. You got to believe that's part of the plan this at bat as well.
And if I'm the pitcher, I'm going right back to that pitch until he proves he can drive it.
Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Shane Victorino, a longtime part of the Philadelphia Phillies, moved last season at the deadline. He still has speed and grit and can be a factor on the base paths.
Pitch on the way. Shane Victorino. He was not fooled by that one. That'll even it up. And for Victorino, he didn't hit for power or average as he had in the past. 11 homers, 255 in the season. Still has some legs. Does he still have the game, John?
Well, the bat has slowed down a little bit, in my opinion, but the legs haven't. And I think that's a big part of Shane Victorino's game. And I think he has to figure out a way to change his approach to play, hit the ball the other way, utilize his legs, and just try to hit more singles and steal more bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And Victorino works this one. Good hitters count, 3-1. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against Tampa Bay. Victorino, he'll foul it away. Neiman from the belt with a full count. Big swing and a miss on that pitch. Shane Victorino took it and he's gone.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. And he got the called strikeout in his last at bat. And gets set for the first pitch. Too low on that one for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Pedroia can't make contact. Evens it up.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
One on the way. Pedroia will foul that one away. Neiman sets, throws. It's fouled off. The 1-2 on its way. And he cannot get a good swing as Dustin Pedroia strikes out. Perfect through 4, and he is dealing.
Well, he's done everything you want out of a starting pitcher. He set the tone early and keeps it going now.
Red Sox can't get the offense going. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And we've got Jennings batting. Here's the first one. Put on and missed, and it's 0-1. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, so far in this one, he's gone to that power curve more so than he usually does with that pitch.
You know, guys, the pitch I think he could actually use a bit more is that cutter. Get some movement on it. Let the hitter think it's a fastball and then run it off the center of the bat. I think that would be very effective here.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
And with 2 strikes out, I'm guessing we're going to see a fastball here. Just try to finish him off.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Take another look at that pitch. It's a 2-seam fastball on K-King.
You can almost see the batter's eyes light up on that pitch. It's coming high and right across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in the parking lot.
And instead, John, he's going to go sit down. And it's Yunel Escobar now. Lifetime numbers 314 against the Red Sox. First pitch of the at-bat now. Back up the middle. That's in there. The Rays' first man on. That will bring up Ben Zobrist.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that 1-out base hit.
You love to have consistency in your lineup, and Ben Zobrist has been just that. Doesn't seem to matter time of day or night or where you play him in the field. When he goes to the plate, nothing phases him. Now Now Saltalamacchia spots the pitch. Good rip on that one, but he missed it 0-1. And during Zobrist's time with the Rays, he has lined up at about every position except catcher. And Steve, he's always had success at the plate.
So uncommon to have a player play well in a multitude of different positions and not have it impact his hitting. He's so unique in that way.
The pitch. There's a ground ball. Up with it. Over to second for one. And a deuce, a double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. Cleanup batter due up next.
Stepping up to the plate.
David Ortiz leads it off. Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
He's got to go right at the hitters. When he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
And the 5th inning starts with a strike.
So, Gary, as we move through the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
A shot up the middle, and he boots it. And he throws it over his head. So they can't make the play.
For the Boston Red Sox, third baseman, number 16, Will Middlebrooks.
Middlebrooks in the batter's box. Couldn't put anything in play and went down swinging the first time against Neiman.
They put a big swing on that splitter the last time for strike 3, and you got to believe if he's in jeopardy and on defensive in this at bat, he's going to see that split again.
Well, that pitch is looking good for him. Along with this guy, he's gotten 2 others to go down. He's used that pitch for the put-away pitch.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. And strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Will Middlebrooks now will be careful on the next couple. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Stephen Drew, runner on first. And in this matchup, lifetime 281 off Tampa Bay. First pitch on the way. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Now, when you put a game together like we've seen here from this pitcher, it only comes with throwing a lot of quality strikes. Here's how he's getting it done.
Just a very solid approach against this lineup. Keeping the ball down in the strike zone. When the numbers show, he's doing it well.
Well, that's what you have to do to be successful. Keep the ball down in the zone, pitch after pitch. Try to get the hitters to hit the top of the ball.
That misses at the shins, 1-2.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Strike 3 and a swinging third strike by Stephen Drew. We are still in the 5th, but boy, is he impressive so far.
Well, they can't touch anything he offers. He's just getting them out. Let's see this curve again.
The chance with 2 down for Johnny Gomes. The lifetime average 345 off the Rays. Ortiz on at first base. Neiman sets, throws, pulls back on that curveball, takes a strike, 0-1. Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Gomes will protect. Tries to ring him up with the fastball away, but it's 1-2.
Well, Gary's a pitcher ahead in the count right now, 1-2. You can afford to waste a pitch or two to see if you can't get him to hit one of your pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, Johnny Gomes on a swing and a miss. All the way through 5 innings now. You don't want to jinx anybody, but there are just zeros up there.
Well, they're not even coming close, Gary. Nothing even looks like it's close to falling in.
So the shutout still in progress here at Tropicana Field.
Number 3.
Heart of the order due to bat next. Evan Longoria at the plate. First pitch of the AB. Called strike. 0-1. One of the hallmarks of this pitching performance we're seeing here today, getting hitters to chase. We've had a lot of that. Here's a breakdown of how he's fooling this lineup and stymieing their offense.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steven. You want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early and then try to make them chase. That's what he's had these hitters doing all game.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out.
Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And we're going to see Joyce here. He deals. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Well, let's just see what he comes back with right there. He wanted that pitch. He didn't get it. Now he has to refocus and throw another one.
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
I think he's been in pretty good command in this one. He clearly is hitting his target, if not all the time, at least the majority of the time.
No, John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize just stick with the plan. The plan seems to be working.
Swung on, that is hit. Picked up by Drew. That retires Joyce. And we're going to see Roberts here. Here's the first pitch. He fouls that one off. Strike 2, Ryan Roberts, and now Roberts will be careful behind on the count. Now a moment here to look at the quality strikes this pitcher's been throwing here today. Boy, he has thrown a ton of them. Quality pitches, quality strikes. That's the kind of performance we're seeing. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. Over to first base, and they get the out.
Well, great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. No runs, no hits, nobody across the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. Gomez at the plate. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. Here we go with the first pitch. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. Neiman sets, throws. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no-hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here. We're, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
Got him on the splitter. One away.
Let's take a look at the K-cam. That's a splitter.
The way he's going at it right now, you got to start thinking about Steve the no-no.
You know, Gary, as a broadcaster, you never want to bring up too early and jinx a guy. He's got a no-hitter here in the 6th, though.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia. Well, it has been a long, hard coming for Jared Saltalamacchia. He'd been viewed by many as an everyday catcher, but never really got that chance until last year. Power.
Listen, a power hitting, switch hitting catcher, that is a commodity that is very, very rare and scarce in Major League Baseball. This guy's got a chance to make a ton of money.
Slider swung on and missed. 2 down. Well, you got a long way to go, but folks, here in the 6th, no one has been able to touch him.
A very impressive effort so far. You wonder if it's in his mind right now if he's smelling that no-hitter.
Well, you take a look at the pitch sequence right there. 3 straight quality strikes.
Well, tight games like this, you get going late. You love to get these outs as quickly as you can.
Well, quickly and efficiently, and the best way to do it is a strikeout. No room for error right there. Gets the big one on 3 pitches.
He delivers. That one taken by Ellsbury for a strike. The career batting average just 154 against Jeff Neiman. It's hit foul by Ellsbury. Big breaking ball misses. 1 and 2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
That's a foul ball. Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count. Lined foul towards third. Ends the inning with a K, and he'll head back to the dugout. 3 innings between himself and a no-hitter.
It's a lot of pitches he still has in front of him. He's got to go 1 inning, 1 hitter, 1 pitch at a time.
So James Loney leading it off.
Number 23, James
And he starts him out. There's a swing and a miss behind. 0-1.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
Started to go around, held that bat back, though. It's an even count at 1. Here's the pitch. Slider can't find the zone. 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
Here's a called strike of the letters, and it's 2-2 now.
That's a solid pitch going up in the zone with that 4-seam fastball. You establish different parts of the zone, and you change the hitter eye level. In this situation, he took the pitch.
Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And Geyer's in the box. And he bounced out his last time. First pitch on the way. And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1. Helped him out there. 0-2.
He likes to try to make contact 0-2 and not get struck out, so that means you can't throw anything too close to the plate right here.
Slider misses, and it's 1 and 2 down. Late break there. It misses. 2-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Low and a bit inside for a ball. 3-2.
Trying to run that two-seam fastball down and in. It means you want to get the ground ball. He didn't get it, though, as the hitter lays off the tough pitch.
And on a full count, ball 4. He walked him.
Well, if you're a batting coach, this is what you preach to your hitters. Be very disciplined at the plate. If he throws a strike, go ahead and let it rip. But if he doesn't, be patient with him, work your walks, make him throw a lot of pitches and get in that bullpen.
And it's Molina at the plate.
Like with that walk, they put the go-ahead run on base with 1 out in this inning. You've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
And he throws the first one. Taps this one foul to the right. And Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was. Trying to be a little too perfect on the corners. Be aggressive, work ahead in the count, but keep it in the ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
And those last couple pitches just really seem to overpower him.
And a lot of times as a pitcher, John, you don't feel like you're going back-to-back with the same pitch. That gives the batter a chance to improve his timing.
Yeah, and if you're not throwing that hard, that's going to help the hitter. So it's not a strategy to want to use all the time.
A shot here for Desmond Jennings with 2 down. The career batting average for him, 242 against the Red Sox. Here's the delivery. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Spotted by Saltalamacchia. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Desmond Jennings. No contact there. It's going to even it up. Oh, he takes off for second. Strikes him out, and that's going to do it here in the 6th inning. Steve, this performance we marveled at continues.
Absolutely untouchable.
So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Shane Victorino at the plate. He'll lead off the 7th. Oh, look out. That was close.
That'll back him off the plate.
You have to have great command and control as a pitcher. Sometimes you throw a pitch off the plate to send a message. He threw it exactly where he wanted to in that situation.
Ground ball headed Loney's way. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out.
Oh, 1 out in the 7th inning. The pressure starts to mount. The fielders recognize they need to make a big play behind him in order to keep this thing going.
1 away, and here's Dustin Pedroia.
Well, for a long time, Dustin Pedroia has been a big part of the Boston Red Sox. He was a guy that could do a lot of different things, but with all of the trades made, he's now a centerpiece and a building block of this team.
Neiman sets, throws. Swing and a miss, and he's behind that pitch. 0-1. And Steve was talking about Dustin Pedroia. He's one of those people, dirtbag, and I say that with great affection, John. I mean, he's somebody you really look up to if you're a fan or a fellow ball player.
And that's the ultimate compliment you can give a player by calling him a dirtbag. But yeah, he plays the game the right way, plays it hard every game, and whether he's a leader in the clubhouse or not, he leads by example when he takes the field.
Got him, 2 down in the inning, and folks still on that board under hits. A big goose egg.
And he just continues to steamroll through this lineup. A nice pitch right there to get the strikeout. Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
David Ortiz stands in, 2 down. Reached on an error his last time around. First pitch to him. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses. 0-1.
No runs, no hits. Deep into this ball game, Gary, and obviously he is pitching a gem of a game.
Good patience as David Ortiz lets that one go by. The count is even.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, that pitch right there, that change up away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Ortiz with a swing and a miss for a strike. Count is even up.
Well, just an unbelievably poor swing against that changeup right there. No wonder he missed it.
Struck him out. The side is retired, and now he heads back.
They'll put another big, bright 0 up on the scoreboard. Goose eggs across the board. He continues to get the job done. Another strikeout for him as well.
How did the plans of Joe Madden prior to the game work out in this game? He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. Escobar makes contact, fouls it away. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Escobar to protect that strike zone.
He looked really out of sync on that swing. Swung late. Looks like he wasn't anticipating the fastball.
Strikes him out. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time. Gary, he threw the power curve. Here's K-Cam with it.
And Ben Zobrist digs in, 1 down. We'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curve for a called strike.
That's a tough location for any hitter to put in play. That kind of breaking ball down in the zone.
And that is a strike. Ben Zobrist now. He's got to be defensive in this at-bat. A high pop-up. Gomez is there. That's 2 gone.
Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different, you know, how long they can go into a game. But right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
So with 2 outs in the inning, here's Evan Longoria. He struck out last time through. On the way. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
A 1-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Longoria, and the count is even.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that two-seamer got by him.
Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2. Hit up the middle. It gets through. Go-ahead run on base. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
Here is Matt Joyce. Longoria trying to steal. And he is out trying to take second.
Oh, he's absolutely mowing them down here today, Gary, and they haven't been able to muster any sort of offensive attack against him here at all.
We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. Leading it off, Will Middlebrooks. Take a look here in his last at bat. He struck out swinging against Neiman.
He struck out last time with a four-seam fastball. He's got to be ready for it now, which may make him vulnerable for an off-speed pitch.
And the 1-0 count getting us going here in the 8th.
I don't know about you, Gary, but when I look up the board under that H column, the hits column, you see a big goose egg there. So clearly, we're getting into exciting territory right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1, a slider that misses. 2-1.
Well, he wanted to just tag the outside corner with that slider, but just off the plate for a ball.
2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Struck him out, and the countdown continues.
He's going to make some history here if he can keep pitching like he did right there, getting another strikeout. Well on his way to joining that list of pitchers who have thrown no hitters. To get a better look, K-Cam's going to show us the curve.
Stephen Drew batting now with 1 down. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Pretty impressive stuff, the way he's been pounding this strike zone. It's an indication of the performance we're seeing from him. You don't have success without good use of mixing location.
You know, John, I agree. I think that he's kept hitters off balance. Every once in a while, I don't like the pitch selection, but he's executed that pitch even when it was the wrong one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Nothing yet for him. 2 at-bats, still no hits against Neiman.
Well, that curve did him in the last time. You got to believe he's going to look to swing early in the count because he didn't look like he could handle that pitch at all.
Drew will foul that one away. Got him. 2 down. 8th inning.
Well, he is so locked in right now, Gary. His stuff just phenomenal. His focus, his concentration. He's executing his plan with perfection. Here's the curve on K-Cam.
The chance with 2 down for Johnny Gomes. 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Called strike from Neiman. Count is 0-1. The pitch. Line down the right field line, but a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. The side is retired, and now he heads back. 3 outs to go, and he'll have himself a no-hitter.
Just slamming the door right there, Gary. A big strikeout for him. That's the way you want momentum going back into the dugout to pitch this no-hitter. 3 outs away.
Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
And it's a called strike to Joyce.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Matt Joyce, not fooled. He'll take it for a ball and even up the count.
Well, he's over the 80-pitch mark right now at this point in the game. And you know that pitching coach is keeping a close eye on him to see if he tires.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Matt Joyce, not fooled. He'll take it for a ball and even up the count.
Interesting pitch here, going with the cut fastball up and in, trying to run it in to back the hitter off and catch the inside corner. It can be dangerous because if you cut it too much, it ends up out over the plate, and it could go out of the park.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and Drew picks it up. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. And we're going to see Roberts here. First pitch on the way. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. He deals. Strike 2, Ryan Roberts. And now Roberts will be careful behind in the count.
Well, when he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with the fastball.
Here it comes. Rings him up. You talk about dominance in a baseball game, you're seeing it here on the mound.
I'll tell you, there's not a hitter in this lineup that has a clue how to hit this guy.
What he wants now is that shutout.
This pitch has a little life to it at 84 on the gun. It's some pretty good movement. I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late, and do you want to take any chances? Manager decides to go to the pen.
Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Oh, he has thrown it away. Safe all around. Ready with a 1-0. A line drive towards the hole. Oh, and he dropped it.
Well, quick release by the third baseman. They get the lead runner at second, just not able to turn the double play.
Geyer batting now. Walked in his last plate appearance. 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts him out. Grounded softly to short. And Drew picks it up. Throw in time forces him at second for the third out. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. Ron Farrell trying to make the decisions that bring a W. Let's see how it's going. And at this point, every move is critical. He hasn't got any margin for error. Gomez at the plate. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. It is a strike to start the 9th, 0-1.
Gary, in the 9th inning, has not given up a hit in this one, so we may be looking at some history for him personally and for his club.
He's now 0 for 2, and Neiman's got a few pitches to play with here.
You better be ready to swing with this guy. He does not waste pitches. Look for that heater.
Good splitter that time, but it's called a ball 1-2.
But great eye right there from the hitter. Great discipline at the plate. Good location at that one. Just missing outside. Couldn't get the hitter to swing at it.
Ground ball. Escobar, neat glove work, and he throws it away. And so the defense unable to get it done. And he throws it over his head.
Number 39, Jared Tucklemaki.
Saltalamacchia settles in, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Struck out swinging last time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1. Swings and grounds this one to the right side, foul. That's cut on a miss, 1-2.
Well, if he threw a fastball right there, he might send a souvenir to the crowd. Problem was he got the changeup and didn't connect.
1-2 pitch coming. The 1-2 is a fastball inside, 2-2.
Well, if he's going to make a mistake, which he hasn't made many in this game, it's going to be now. His pitch count's over 100. This is when he seems to tire and make mistakes with his pitches.
A dive, and he's back in easily. Gets him on strikes, and it looks like this pitcher's duel is just going to keep on going.
These hitters cannot see what he's throwing right now. They just keep swinging and misses. They've been off balance the entire night. Now we're going to take a look at this curveball in K-King.
And here's Jacoby Ellsbury. And Boston a terrific chance here. One out, a runner on at second base. Here's the first pitch. A strike from Neiman.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down for tagging.
The hitter needs a two-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
And he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. Struck him out. This pitching performance not quite over.
Got to keep his focus, though. He knows that if he makes one mistake, these hitters can put it in play. Shane Victorino comes to the plate. He wants to deliver for his team. We'll see if he can get it done here.
Wearing the collar thus far. Here we go with the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
It's always important to get that first strike in there late in the game in critical situations. Only 2 strikes to go or a big out.
There's a ground ball. Escobar, neat glove work. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Quality outs recorded for yet another inning by Jeff Neiman. He's done it. 9 innings, no hits allowed. It's time for the offense to pick him up. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. From a manager's perspective, how's it going for Joe Madden? This is where the at-bats are very crucial. He doesn't want to have to go to extras if he can help it. And it's Molina at the plate. And the bottom of the ninth starts with a strike.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Now 0-2. Breslow's got a few pitches to work with. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out, one away.
Gary, he's not messing around, going right at him on the 0-2 count. He didn't waste anything. He just went right for the jugular.
And Desmond Jennings digs in with 1 out. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Only 1 career at bat. That's a 1 off Breslow. And with 2 strikes on him now, Desmond Jennings, he'll have to protect.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Desmond Jennings. He's down.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
And it's Yunel Escobar now. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive left of the bag and foul. That swung on, hit on the ground. And Drew picks it up. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They still can't break through. Both pitching staffs have thrown 9 shutout innings. We're scoreless, Tampa Bay. Things will start getting difficult with the 3rd man in the order lurking ahead. Look at the game for the moves that have been made by John Farrell. He knows his team can win this ball game. Extra innings adding the pressure here. And here's Dustin Pedroia. He's ready to start the 10th inning. Called strike from Neiman. Count is 0-1.
A nice 4-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. 1 away.
Gary, he's really focused on finishing out this inning and getting his offense back in the dugout. See that they can't come across that deciding run. David Ortiz, Mr. Clutch at the plate, looking to set off the fireworks here, Gary.
Top half of this extra inning with a batter who could be the go-ahead and maybe the winning run.
Now this is going to be an all-out war right here, Gary. Both guys going to bring their best stuff.
Let's see what he sees first here. That one lofted in the air. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, just a shame to have that no-hitter broken up. It's always fun to be part of history and get a chance to call these games from our perspective, but still an outstanding one-hit performance so far. Well, as a manager, you have to appreciate pitching performances like that. He threw a lot of pitches. He left it all on the mound. Very effective today, and that's what counts.
He's batting now late in this game. Only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. Swing and a miss by Middlebrooks. Count is knotted.
Well, great pitch selection right there with that fastball. He's looking off speed. You could tell by the swing, and the fastball surprised him.
Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Strike 3 swung on. Will Middlebrooks is struck out.
Well, this punch out right here will keep this game close as it gets later and later.
Took only 4 pitches on that at-bat to get him out of there.
Man, not a quality at-bat right there. He didn't make the pitcher work. He got out of there quickly.
Now it's Stephen Drew. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Just missed that one for strike 1.
You know, I'd actually sit on this guy's curveball. It's an exceptional pitch, but it's his go-to pitch. You can predict when he's going to throw it, and maybe you're going to have a shot.
He delivers, and it's 0-2, and Drew now the pitcher controlling. It is that great curveball. It also makes his fastball and changeup a little bit more effective, but the curve's the one.
Well,
swung on and ripped towards second. Throws to first, side is retired. They continue to be whitewashed, so it'll be up to their staff to do the same. So we've yet to see any offense here in Tampa Bay. And we're going to see Zobrist here. Popped up his last at bat. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. Swing and a liner to right center. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready.
Well, when you're the manager, nothing pleases you more than getting that leadoff hitter on base in the inning, because statistically it'll show you that they usually end up scoring.
Now Evan Longoria, and he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
They've got the outs to work with. First pitch to him. Fastball runs inside, 1-0.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
The pitch. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there, 1-1. Hit sharply down the line. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases.
Well, you saw the catcher set up inside for that pitch, and the pitcher delivered it right where he wanted it. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. He got to it short and quick, and that's why he's on base.
Greg Breslow's going to have to work his way out of this one. A lot of pressure on him on this pitch.
This is quite a jam he finds himself in here. 2 on, nobody out.
Well, he's got to stop the bleeding right here, Gary. Get the pitches down to the zone and keep it in the infield.
No outs, runners at second and third. Here's an off-speed pitch in there for strike 1.
You know, with an 0-1 count, we usually see him go with the heater. Sometimes he goes against grain, but I think you have to go with the trend.
Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Great low breaking slider right there, just where you want it to try to get the hitter hit the top of the ball or swing over the top of it, diving out of the zone.
Takes a swing at that fastball, doesn't get to it. 1-2.
Just couldn't catch up with that heater. Excellent pitch and a late swing.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
Well, so many guys going with the off-speed pitches or the breaking pitches for their out pitch. He just gassed him with 2 heaters in a row for the strikeout.
Boy, you like to see that confidence from your pitcher as long as he doesn't get punished by showing him the fastball that often.
Yeah, it's definitely a judgment call, but this time it worked out just the way they wanted it to.
And we're going to see Roberts here. He's looking to put an end to it right now.
A base hit or a short fly ball probably puts an end to this.
That would be a game winner. First pitch of the at-bat now. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. The pitch. A swing line to left center. And it's in there. A run wins this game. And they win it. Game-winning run is across.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
And now let's get a recap of an outstanding individual performance. He's our player of the game, Jeff Neiman. He got it done off the mound.
Well, Gary, this is one of those pitching performances that if you're going to teach a young kid, little league, high school, college, anyone out there how to pitch, this is how you do it. I mean, he was just absolutely dominating batter after batter. He doesn't quite get the no-hitter, but this is one he will live on for a long time.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne.